Windup is set. And here's the payoff. Swung on and grounded to second. Cano fields, throws to first in time. Ball game over. World Series over. Yankees win. The Yankees win. John Sterling with the final call during the final out. What a season it's been. 103 regular season wins, a 40th American League pennant, and a 27th World Championship. And we want to get back to the clubhouse now for an interview that Kim Jones was able to do with Johnny Damon, who has celebrated with the Boston Red Sox and now with the Yankees.
Here we are, once a World Series champion, but his first with the Yankees. Johnny Damon, how's that feel?
It's a special, and this was cold, but it's a special moment. You know, our team worked very hard from the off season, spring training, during the season, and we put it all together, and we're world champs, man. You can hear it a million times, and it's still going to sound great.
On the first day you signed with the Yankees, how much was this what you wanted to do and wanted to be?
Well, this is the reason why I signed here. I knew we would get to the postseason, but it seemed like we needed some extra pieces. So we went out and we got it this year. And, so we're happy, we're excited. Kogi,
Johnny, a lot of people are going to remember this World Series for your great at bat and then your double steal. How will you remember that time in that game so important?
Well, I don't know. Every time I see the replay, I think I'm kind of crazy during that play. I'm glad it helped us win that night. I can't have my eyes open, so I'm sorry. I'm glad it helped us win that night, but this team put it together.
Was it tough to sit out tonight, Johnny, most of the game with that cap? That had to be hard for you.
Well, I definitely would have loved to have been on the field, but I knew I couldn't help the team chase down fly balls or anything, you know. It seems like when the weather gets very cold, my calf tends to have a problem, but it worked out. Jerry came in, filled in great, put down a great sacrifice spot, but this team kept picking up each other. The team picked me up tonight because I couldn't go further. Matsui was incredible, Jeter, A-Rod, and the whole team pitched in, and we did a great job.
You picked them up so many times. How much do you hope that you're a Yankee next season?
All right. I mean, this is where I want to be, and I'm sure I'll be having some conversations with Cashman here in the next couple of weeks, and hopefully we can get it done. But regardless of what happens, I want to thank everybody for making me feel like home here as a Yankee. I had the greatest 4 years of my career. I've enjoyed it so much, and I just hope I'm back because I love playing with these guys.
Johnny, you've been so great. Thank you so much. They're kicking the media out, so I think the party continues, but we have to leave. Thank you.
Thank you, Kim.
Thank you, Bob.
Kim and Johnny in self-preservation mode at one time. Speaking of self-preservation, he did it in Game 4 splash against Brad Lynch in one of the best at-bats in the World Series.
Well, it was an incredible at-bat. I think it was 9 pitches, and you can see Johnny just battling against Brad Lynch. A couple of sliders inside. He pulls and fouls off the toughest pitch of the at-bat right there. And then Lynch started to go with the fastball, and this is where Johnny got dialed in. Off the plate away, trying to foul off another one here. A good fastball, 92 miles an hour. Just trying to get one pitch, maybe a mistake that he can do something with. He finally gets it and lines the base hit to left field.
That started the dominoes falling there, Kenny, and then after that, the Yankees ended up winning the game.
Well, here's Johnny Damon stealing second base, and once again, a key because he continued on the third. The shift was on with the shirt, the plate, and Johnny Damon reaches third, and that kind of took away a slider from Brad Lynch. With a runner on third, he was hesitant to throw it. And A-Rod came in with a big hit to put the Yankees in the lead.
You know, one of the things, as you look at his World Series numbers, 364 average, a couple doubles, 4 runs batted in, 6 runs. This is going to be the stuff for the hot stove conversation. Did the Yankees bring Matsui back? Did they bring Damon back? One of the two, neither of the two. Again, it's all stuff that we'll be talking about during the offseason. The Yankees always involved in the intrigue, as we know. Now, the final thought for both of you guys, and the thing that stands out to me is the fact that the Yankees were able to erase a lot of demons this season. And I think of the 0-8 start against the Red Sox, for example. They wiped that out. The fact that the Angels, Kenny, had been so good against them in the postseason. They've been a thorn in their side, and they were able to overcome the Angels just to get to the World Series.
Yeah, they did that, and I think a big series in Anaheim out in September when the Yankees won 2 out of 3, proved to themselves they could win in Anaheim. But when I think about my final thoughts for this ball club, and this year, first of all, I want to congratulate the Yankees, their organization, the Steinbrenner family, Joe Girardi, and all the front office people for what they did and put this team together, a world championship team. It's very hard to do. The Yankees were able to do it after a long period of time. But when you watch these players and you watch the interviews that they went through with Kim in the locker room, Michael Kay on the field, a lot of them mentioned when they were kids, they had these thoughts of being a world champion at one time. You know, playing in their backyards, playing catch with their dads or uncles or brothers or whatever, or their friends. But the fact is now that they have the world championship title, it's something you can't take away. They're the best team in baseball this year, and it's not guaranteed for the future. And for those of us who are fortunate enough to play on one world championship team, you will remember it for the rest of your life.
And Flash, when the season begins, it probably seems like such a long road, but when you get to the end of that road, it's like, boy, I'd like to do that again, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was a great ride for these guys, but I watched Kim Girardi and Dante Girardi, Joe's son, with him at the podium, and that's what it's all about. I mean, these players, congratulations to all of you, the front office, the coaches, everybody, the Steinbrenner family, but I think also the families that are there day in and day out. There's a lot of sacrifices that go on behind the scenes. Now they get to enjoy this, and nobody can take it away from you, world champions.
All right, guys, what am I going to do without you here now?
I'm sure you'll figure it out. You'll
All right. Yankees Hot Stove. It begins Thursday at 12. That's what we do here. It's all about the promos. Well, it's been quite a ride. From the depths of playoff disappointments the past 8 seasons to no postseason at all last year. And now, this year, a change of address with a new stadium and a change of attitude with new players bringing a new vibe. But there's no changing the core four: Jeter, Posada, Rivera, and Pettit, reminding all that the mission of the team never changes. Win it all. And the Yankees have done that in 2009. For the 27th time in their storied history, they are world champions.